Hey, Hudson Valley and Connecticut, here are your top high school sports stories. The Section 1 hockey playoffs are underway. Both ETB and New Rochelle punched their tickets to the semis. We'll show you how they got it done. And speaking of semis, in Connecticut, the FCAT girls hoop semifinals are already in the books. Stanford, Trumbull, Danbury, Wilton. Who's moving on to the title game, and who do our experts think will take home the crown? But we start in the Hudson Valley. The Section 1 Class AA boys hoops quarterfinals went down yesterday. We're going to break it all down for you because the desk is next. Hey everyone, welcome to the Connecticut and Hudson Valley desk. I'm Shawna Ryan, joined by our Hudson Valley expert Kevin Devaney Jr. Yesterday we broke down all the opening round games in classes A and B. Today, Kevin, it's all about the big schools. You get any sleep of the last 3-4 days?
I can sleep in the spring season when they're playing baseball and lacrosse. Basketball season, that's all that matters.
I guess you make it work somehow. Section 1 AA quarterfinals were played last night. We were there. Kevin was there for most of them. Now he is here to break them down and preview the semifinals. And Kevin, let's start up with the quarterfinal game between Clarkstown South and Carmel. What was going on in this one? Well,
I mean, you had two teams that have kind of been scratching and clawing all season to be in this position to get to the county center. Obviously, Carmel getting ahead early here.
Yeah, there was Bashkim Rogova. You say that so well, that name.
Bashkim Rogova with a pretty spin move there for Carmel.
Carmel's up 7, but Clarkstown South battling back with who else but Mike McKay.
Nobody is better on the offensive glass than Mike McKay. He scores so many points there. He had 12 rebounds in this game, 3 on the offensive side.
Let's head to the second quarter. Clarkstown South down 1, then Tyler Major being Major as he usually is.
Major, probably their best long-range shooter there, going to the basket, keeping the ball above his head, not putting on the floor. That's how you get baskets here in the postseason.
That's how you do it. Clarkstown up 3, Clayton Roker, the thievery, and making it happen.
Clayton Roker, I've said it all year, one of my favorite players to watch on Clarkstown South. He's been so good in the second half of this season, and he's been so good at this, getting out in transition and finishing around the hoop.
Clayton Roker, much like Al Roker, making it rain, as his Clarkstown South guys are within 3, but then Carmel looking to extend their lead. Kevin Murphy will do it.
Carmel wouldn't go away in this game. Clarkstown South looked like they had a grip here. Defensively, let themselves down there, but positioned themselves to make a run here in the fourth quarter.
So Clarkstown South down 1. Mike McKay, look at his guys go, putting Clarkstown South up 46-45.
Clarkstown South only made 4 3-pointers in this game. 3 of them were all huge, like this one.
Like this one by McKay. He had a game-high 27 points.
McKay played exceptionally well in this game, but it wasn't all about their star player. As we see Connor McGinnis coming off the bench here. The same spot as McKay before, draining the 3.
They call that the sweet spot. All right, Clarkstown South up by 5 and capping it off with your guy, Clayton Roker.
Gutsy. A gutsy 3-point shot there. Still 10 seconds on the shot clock. Puts it up, puts this game away.
Puts it away. Clarkstown South heading to the semifinals for the first time in school history, 63-58. And we spoke to the guys about who they'll be facing.
I mean, it's obviously the Mount Vernon. It's going to be a very tough game. So I think we're just going to, we have a long time. I don't play them until probably over a week from now. So we're just going to work really hard in practice, try to defend the ball really well, and just work hard on defending them.
At halftime, when we all talked together, we just wanted to play hard and fight for the win. And then we didn't want this to be our last half, get an L, because we won all undefeated out here at home.
So you heard Mike McKay allude to the fact that they will be facing Mount Vernon in the semifinals because Mount Vernon took down New Rochelle in their own quarterfinal game, 74-59. McKay said it would be difficult. How difficult will it really be, you think?
I don't want to say impossible because nothing's ever impossible, but this is pretty close. I just think Mount Vernon is playing so well right now. Their 3rd win of the season over New Rochelle, their rival. New Rochelle, who I thought was the 2nd best team in Class AA. They had their work cut out from them. Flawless performance is going to take at the county center. All
right, we're going to move on to another quarterfinal matchup here. It is Fox Lane against North Rockland. The Foxes looking to get to the semis for the first time since 2004. Fun little game coming at you.
We saw the coaches there, and you see Fox Lane getting ahead here early with Robbie Shillstone, been so good in the second half of this season, finishing there, a good outside shooter, and making good play there on the interior.
Fox is showing their depth here in the second. Dylan Peretz doing his thing.
We talked about Dylan Peretz being such a key for Fox Lane to get to the county center, a 6'7" center, a senior. They don't have a matchup for them at North Rockland. He played great in this game.
Here comes the best defensive play we got all day. That was Tyrell Price with the steal. Then that incredible block by Carlito Carvalho. Let's look at it again here. I mean, what gets better than this?
Well, the best part is that Carlito Carvalho gives the ball up, was upset at the official, but said, you know what, let me get back here on defense. A left-handed block, their energy guy.
Got to get right back on defense. No time to think. All right, then Fox Lane up 4. Ben Corin, he had 13 points, pretty triple there.
Fox Lane doesn't score a lot of points in this game, but just great balance there. Ben Corin with the outside shot. And finally, we're going to see a Will Treywick highlight here.
Yeah, we are going to see it. Coming up. Your foreshadowing. That was Kevin Muller with a nice spin move for 2 of his 7. Fox Lane up 10, and then in the 4th, North Rockland battling back with Charles Nardone.
Couple good ball fakes there, good ball fake there to get the open space, then I get the man off his feet and hits the shot.
And here it is,
Here's
Kevin
the
Trawick, your guy. You said he could have won Mr. Basketball because he is so talented.
I'm going to say he should have won Mr. Basketball. He's the most valuable player in Section 1.
Put it out there. Well, then Ben Carone, though, going to seal this one off for the Foxes, the hoop and the harm. Foxes are moving on, Kevin. They defeat North Rockland 52-39, and we spoke to Ben Corn about getting back to the county center.
I mean, it's awesome. Personally, for me, we've all been playing rec basketball since, I don't know, 4th, 5th grade. We made it to the county center back then for the rec championships, and it's been my goal ever since then, just make it back there and go as far as we can. So hopefully everyone else shares that same belief with me, and it's great.
And good news, Section 1 boys hoops fans, you can see this AA quarterfinal matchup between North Rockland and Fox Lane when it is game time right here on MSG Varsity. See the entire game Thursday, February 23rd at 7:30 p.m. So, Kevin, Fox Lane moving on. They're going to face Mayapack, which took down Arlington in their quarterfinal matchup, a double overtime game. You were there. Boy, Mayapack really comes away with what a statement-making win.
Game of the year, first of all. I mean, there was nothing better than that double overtime game. They were down 18 points in the 3rd quarter, come all the way back to force overtime. They were done. Oh, I looked like an overtime, 8 seconds left. They get a steal, a basket, force a second overtime. Arlington had nothing left.
Wow. All right, let's take a quick look here and review all of these Section 1 Class AA boys hoops semifinal matchups. We just told you that Mayapack will be facing Fox Lane in their game on Friday. And, of course, we told you Clarkstown South will be taking on Mount Vernon. Looks like some pretty competitive matchups.
Well, I think Mount Vernon, as we know, is going to be a clear favorite. The Mayapack-Fox Lane game, to me, is really one of the highlight games of the entire week at County Center Week. For championship week, I think Mayapack, just of what they did, the way that the emotion of that, and again, the best fans in Section 1, in my opinion, Mayapack going to fill the county center.
Great, it'll be a fun Friday. Get out there if you can. All right, we're going to move on to the girls' game now. Once again, the AA quarterfinal matchups, and we're going to start with John Jay East Fishkill against Ursuline. Ursuline, of course, the team, the 12th seed, upset Mount Vernon in their opening round game.
We kind of saw it coming a little bit because they beat him in the regular season. They are rivals. It's tough when you face a rival in the postseason, but Ursuline playing good basketball right now.
Right from the start in the 1st quarter, Grace Brennan drains the triple to put Ursuline up by 6. But then East Fishkill staying with it. Watch this, Callie Balfour. Boy, she's so integral for this team.
She is, and we're going to see a lot of her in these highlights. Great feet to her in the paint. Good hands she has. Again, not putting the ball on the floor there and making a basket.
Well, in the 2nd quarter, though, Ursuline back on the attack. Just please say this name for me.
Ariana Apostolopoulos going to the basket. Her brother played Aeona Prep a few years ago. That's why I know the name.
She does very well there. Sorry, I don't do well with the name. 3rd quarter tie game. Ursuline, Grace Brennan getting the pass between the legs.
Ursuline, this is just their style. Just kind of stays in games late, and you know, they played a tough schedule, finding ways to win.
And here, Grace Brennan finding ways with a layup with that fast break. She had 13 points. Ursuline's up 4. And then East Fishkill back to Callie Balfour.
What a steal, and she goes the other way with the finish. I mean, just an incredible play by Balfour. I think she was fouled. They might have won this game in regulation.
Well, she sends it into overtime here. East Fishkill down 3. Once again, Callie Balfour, the clutch triple.
We saw what she did around the hoop. Now she steps out, hits a big 3, keeps her hand in the air.
Keeps
Show
it in
confidence.
the air. I love that. Now, Ursuline down 1. Kira King going to sink this J to put Ursuline up by 1.
Great role playing here by Ursuline, just kind of staying in this game in overtime. You thought John Jay Fishkill had the momentum.
Well, guess who again? East Fishkill's Callie Balfour. The bucket put East Fishkill up by 1. And can they pull it off, Kevin?
Callie Balfour going to do it for them on the fast break. Going to finish this off. A great win for John Jay Fishkill.
Balfour had 17 points. East Fishkill wins 59-55. Let's talk to the girls about getting to the county center.
We just knew that we had to win this game. We've never been to the county center before, so I was just thinking county center. Our whole team, throughout the whole game, we're thinking county center. So we just pushed our way through and got it.
I'm so proud of my kids. They've worked hard for so many games. You know, it's our first trip, and I wouldn't want to go with another group. You know, they've done everything for us this year. They play hard day in and day out, and you know, I just can't say how proud I am of the kids. So.
And girls hoops fans, you can see this Section 1 Class AA quarterfinal game